bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a fantastic bus that you've got there, Jacob.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What's it like being to races in that?
Yeah, it's a bit different. It's like everything in one, so you don't really have to go anywhere once you're on it, which is nice. Yeah, different to running around finding toilets every other year.
And you even got the name on the side, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The old British flag on the door there. So
Tour of Britain, yeah, again. How many times have you ridden this race?
this is a 6.
6.
Or maybe could we class it as 5.5 after last year, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's finished. It's 6. And how many years have you won a jersey now?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
But being in a jersey every year, other than the first year I rode it, which was 2016.
Yeah.
So,
So what's it like to be back home?
yeah, nice. It feels a bit odd. Only travelling an hour to the hotel after the last few years where we've always been up to Scotland or wherever. So yeah, the travelling's it feels real different. Just popping over yesterday and getting to the hotel. So, but yeah, nice at the same time.
Well, I know there's a lot of guys, you guys, well, too, that are looking to go Pro Conti next year. Give us an idea of what it's like to be Pro Conti compared to UCI Conti.
Yeah, I mean it's a step up actually. I mean, yeah, when you're racing around Britain, I think we've said this year a few lads like obviously what we did last year. There was a lot of morale in the team, and then you kind of go to the bigger races and you carry that morale through, and everything else. But yeah, it's when you get to this level, you really got to find your feet, and then some people adapt really quickly. And I haven't had a bad year, but I haven't maybe had the year I expected. But
well, when I was talking to one of the riders who looks like he's going Pro Conti next year, I said to him, it's not going to be like you are when you are Conti, getting your hands in the air and getting the pictures and that sort of thing. You've either got roles to play or you've got a lot more competition.
Yeah.
So I guess it is quite different in that aspect mentally as well.
Yeah, I mean of course, but it's come that it feels like the level's stepped up again this year, which is when your first year is doing big World Tour races all the time, Pro Conti races, and point ones all the time. It's quite a lot. So yeah, it's finding your feet, but I think you have to look for the good sensations, and then hopefully you can take momentum from there.
What about the rest of the year? Just talking about Dalton, he's probably got no more left. He won't have opportunity to do it himself.
Yeah, I mean I've still got quite a lot left after this, but I've had quite a big gap in the middle, so I kind of feel ready for it. Which is this will be. There's 3 races a couple of weeks ago, 3 Belgian one-day races, then this Tour of Britain now, and then basically going to a string of one-day races after this, which is good. I feel like I need to carry some momentum into the end of the season, and hopefully we can make something happen.
And you look back at what happened with Tim's team folding, and then no races here except for the odd national day.
Yeah.
You must be quite grateful that you actually got out into
yeah, of course. Yeah, I think a lot of lads have struggled this year. I think, well, if you look at the lads like Rob Scott, Jim Brown, Josh White, who joined Canyon Challenge Legendary, they're called.
Which then went forward again.
Yeah, so you look at them lads and you think, flipping heck. But yeah, grateful to get this opportunity, and yeah, it was perfect timing, shall we say, because the British scene looks a bit demoralised, I think is the word this year.
Now, there's lots of racing, but there's just no national A racing and the national Bs, few and far between as well.
Yeah. I mean, I did a couple of national series crits, but I mean, a crit's always different because it's an hour, so it's a lot of people turn up, and when you're on tight circuits, even if it's a smaller field, it doesn't necessarily feel like it. So from that side of things, I think it's still quite good. But yeah, I think the national series races seem a bit few and far between. But yeah, thankfully I don't have to worry about that. So.
Well, I know you've got a lot of fans here, so it'll be great for them to get the opportunity to see you racing. And I understand that the next 6 days could be all sprints. So the team's got a good sprinter in Matt?
Matt and Rory really. I mean, today's a nice stage for me because we go 15 minutes from my home. So there's a fair few people going out on a certain climb, which will be on home training roads, so to speak. But yeah, looking forward to it today, and then I think we're just going to have to see what the rest of the week brings. There's a few teams without a sprint, so and they're good teams.
Final thing. After kilometre zero, just give us a quick description, because you must know that racing side of things from kilometre zero really well.
Yeah.
Trying to get in that break.
Kilometre zero, try and keep the heart rate down and not stress too much. Yeah, I'm just pretty good at. I always describe it as like a devil on the track. You know, you're just kind of working around, waiting to see what happens, and then you've got to go when you think it's going to go. But there's so many combinations, and it's always looking for the teams which you think will go, and then the teams which want to block, and staying near the front but not too near the front, and there's a fair bit to it, but I've done it enough times now. It's kind of natural, so yeah.
Well, I've done a lot of Yorkshire racing. Missed you out here.
Yeah.
Good luck in the next 8 days.
Cheers,
Let's hope we get 8 days.
Yeah. Oh, we will do. Sure. Convinced.
All right, well done, Jacob.